live in the solution. I'm Mary Trimble, and I have to apologize for my long absence. I needed to give myself time over the holidays to properly mourn my mum and to spend time with my family. This was my mum's holiday, my holiday, so it was a bit of a difficult time, but still it was still full of some joy and happiness and community. So I just needed to take that time for myself. So I apologize. I am back, darling. And I would be most grateful because while I was away, I lost quite a lot of subscribers. So I would really appreciate if you haven't already, please subscribe, like my videos and share them on your social media, and please comment. I adore feedback. I'm here to communicate with you guys, you know, to make a connection. So now, big week coming up. So I'm going to talk about the aspects for the week, but I will go into detail on each video of the zodiac sign, you know, and how it will relate in which area of your life. So on the 14th, Monday the 14th, and these readings are from the 14th of January through, I'm kind of going to cover the 21st, and I'll tell you why in a bit. It's normally just, you know, the 14th to the 20th, but it will go into the 21st because of the eclipse coming up. So I'm looking up here because I have the aspects in the chart up here. So on the 14th, on Monday the 14th, Mercury sextiles Neptune. I'll go into detail in your video. On the 18th, the moon moves into Cancer. Beautiful, emotional, kind of compassionate time. Then Venus trines Mars on the same day. Mercury is conjunct Pluto as well on the same day. And the Sun squares Uranus. Now, on the 20th, the Sun moves into Aquarius. So happy birthday, Aquarius. Venus is square to Neptune on the same day. And then on Martin Luther King Day, the 21st, actually it's the 20th and the 21st, depending on where you are in the world. But this is a super moon. And a super moon means that the moon is very close to the Earth in its orbit, right? So it's going to appear huge, and it's going to be a blood moon. So it's going to kind of have that rusty look to it. And that's because as it enters, you know, as it gets closer to the Earth, the sun, which is opposite, because that's always happens on a full moon, the sun is opposite the moon. And as it moves into the orbit of the Earth, the fractal of lights makes it appear reddish, rustic kind of color. Now, this is a total lunar eclipse, a full moon total lunar eclipse. We won't have another. And this is the first of the year. Guys, we have 5 eclipses this year, which is kind of a lot. But this is the first of the year, and we won't have a total lunar eclipse like this, a supermoon, until March of the year 2021. So that's a long time to wait. Anyway, so that is the they are the aspects for the week. So this is going to be the intro. This will be put on every video, and then we'll go into your horoscope. Okay, so let's go to your horoscope, shall we? Aquarius, Aquarius. Oh, I do love singing for you guys. I get a bit quirky when it's your energy, it's your quirky energy. It brings it out in me. Okay, Aquarius, this is your reading for January the 14th through January the 20th. I'm back with a vengeance, darling. Okay, so Monday the 14th, you will receive this Monday morning, if all goes well, if I can get everything uploaded in time. I will do my utmost to get that done. Now, on the 14th, Mercury is in your 12th house, darling, and it is in a beautiful relationship to Neptune in your house of personal belongings and income. Excuse me. Your imagination, darling, has no bounds. It's like your psychic ability and intuitive capabilities will help you make the right decisions at work. Trust your gut feeling. This is like really powerful. It's almost, you can read someone just by looking at their face. You'll be able to see straight through lies and BS, and you won't be. Authenticity is really of the utmost importance for you this week. Now, the 18th. Oh, I've got to stop. I've been shuffling these for ages. I need to bring these cards out. Okay, so the 18th. On the 18th, the moon moves into Cancer. In your house of work. Yes, more intuitive abilities. My God, you'll be able to see. It's almost like you can read people's minds. It really will be like that. Now, also on the 18th, there's a lot going on the 18th. Venus in your house of community is in a beautiful relationship to Mars in your house of communication and intellect. Look, plan to spend time with friends. Make yourself go out. You're going to be so charismatic. You can make really incredible connections with people, like with a community. If you're promoting a cause or something, it's really good on the 18th to kind of post something on social media. It'll do really well. You have the potential to go viral kind of thing. You have a quick wit and your energy is amazing. You've got this you'll have this engaging repartee. Your charismatic persona will guarantee you being in the center of the life of the party and the center of attention, darling. Everyone's going to want to be talking to you. It's that kind of energy. So take advantage of it. Get out there. Okay, now also Mercury in the 12th house is conjunct Pluto in the same house. They're right next together. They're almost on top of each other, darling. So, secrets. What are you hiding, Aquarius? Aquarius, what's down there? This is about kind of secrets. It's about not wanting the world to know something about you. There's something that you're holding underneath. Consider bringing a secret out, because I have a feeling it might pop up for you. Bring it out into the open and shed some light on it. Look, tell a really trusted friend, because it's not going to be that bad. When you bring it out into the light, it's not as bad. Tell someone that you trust and that won't judge you during this process. But be very cautious about in whom you entrust this information. It should be somebody that you've known for a long time. Now, the sun in the 12th is in a challenging position or relationship to Uranus, which is which rules you in your house of intellect, communication, and thought. Listen. A secret may be revealed by accident. It could be your secret. It could be somebody else's. It could be that you send a text to the wrong person, or an email, or you could have taken a photograph and something revealing could be in it and you may not realize it, or somebody posts it on social media. A secret is coming out. Whatever the case may be, you've got to be really focused on details, darling. Make sure that before you send every text, you're looking at it. This is a warning from the I keep doing this. Let me do this. This is a warning from the universe. You really have to focus. Keep the focus this week, because your tendency will be, to perhaps do letting a secret out by accident. You don't want to do that. But unburden yourself nonetheless with somebody that you trust. Now, on the 20th, the sun moves into Aquarius. Happy, happy birthday! It's your birthday and you could cry if you want to. Happy birthday, Kevin McHugh. I love you. Thank you for being a patron for so long. I really appreciate you. You're so generous and kind. And I really appreciate your generosity. Happy birthday to my beautiful friend, Karen. She's my longtime friend. I've known her for many, many years, and she's definitely she knows everything about me, darling. I can't say that about a lot of people. Talk about secrets. And happy birthday to my gorgeous and incredibly intelligent and wonderful special granddaughter, Jayanne. She is I'm so in love with her. She's just my heart. She's an extension of my heart, and she walks around on the outside. She is my heart. So I love her. And let me see. Oh, yes. And to my mum, as you know, passed away, but she was an Aquarius, an Aquarian, and such a wonderful mum. May she rest in peace. Oh, I love her. So anyway, that's all the Aquarians that I can think off the top of my head. Now, let's get back to the 20th still. Venus in the 11th house, in your 11th house, is in a challenging aspect to Neptune in your house of income. So gifts are coming, darling. Helpful friends are around. Of course, gifts are coming. It's your birthday, darling. It's a no-brainer, isn't it? Hello. Anyway, let's move on. Oh, the total. Oh, let's get some of these cards out for you, Aquarius. So we're not doing this for ages. What's going on with these cards? A lot want to come out, that's for sure. The total lunar eclipse, right? Oh, dear, they're coming out like fast and furious. Okay, something's changing here. And, well, I've got to take them. There's 4 of them. Oh, my God, you've got so many cards. It's crazy. It's your birthday, so I'm going to allow it. Now. Oh, I have to put that there. That's for sure. Okay. The total lunar eclipse in Leo is in your house of relationships. It's going to happen in your house of relationships. Now, the full moon, as you know, or some of you may not know, is when the sun is opposite the moon. New moons are when the sun and the moon are together. So let me do this clarifying. Oh, I've got it the wrong way around. So the sun is in the first house, right? Identity. There are relationships that may mature and come to a completion. Some relationships you need to let go of. You need to release those relationships that no longer work for you. And they are being shown to you, and you cannot deny or look away any longer. The eclipses are all, listen, the eclipse is here to help you let that go. You've got to let those relationships go. They're no good for you. Don't keep them on. I'm giving my friend a knowing look. Let it go. You have to move on from these relationships. They're there. Look, the eclipse it's going anyway. You may as well release it. Release it with love and with happiness, because something much better is coming in for you. But you need to release it, because nothing can come in unless you do release it. Okay, that's your horoscope. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. Let me clarify. These are clarifying cards. Even though you have so many bloody cards, I'll be here all night. I already am here all night. I don't even want to tell you what time it is, darling. I'll tell you what time it is. Okay, let's see. Oh, there it is. Okay. Now, let's clarify these 4 cards right here. Oh, gosh, everything's falling apart here, darling. Everything's falling apart. So we've got all... Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, fabulous. Darling. Okay, the first card out for you is the Page of Pentacles. This is probably going to be translucent because of my green screen. This is about opportunities coming in, right? This is a gift. This is also, pages represent that you're ready for the next phase of your life, right? So this is about, look, the pages have been apprentices and they've worked they work in service for the king and the knights, and they've learnt everything they can, and now they have to go out and get that experience. So this is like you are ready for the next phase of your life. So this, look, this is definitely an opportunity. This is the Ace of Earth. This is the start of something brilliant for you. Now, you have the Death card, which is the death and rebirth. This is about a total internal transformation. What's interesting is there's some conflict. You're conflicted inside, and it's very hard for you to let go of something. Probably a relationship at this point. And this is like, don't avoid conflict. It's like you're avoiding conflict, but you don't have to go in guns a-blazing in a conflict. You can handle a conflict in a creative and diplomatic way. So when you avoid conflict, this is saying you can't avoid the conflict. Don't avoid this change. This is an urgent message for you to allow this change to occur and just take it on. Take the change on. Listen, this change is really good. This is really good change. Your whole life can transform. And I'm sure that your life has transformed in some way, but there's major change coming for you, and you have to allow it to happen. Now look at all these cards. And these are wonderful cards. Absolutely wonderful. You have the Four of Pentacles. You're holding on to something that doesn't work for you anymore. That's what this is. You need to let that go. There's a relationship here that you need to let go. It could be a friendship. It could be a lover. It could be, a family member. It could be, there's someone, it could be a client for some of you. But there is a relationship here that you need. My dog is dreaming. Do you hear him? Sparky. He's chasing rabbits in the field. There is something that you need to let go of. You are blocking your energy by holding on to something that doesn't work for you. It's like, just let it go, darling. Let it go. There's so much. If you knew what was out there by letting this go, you have no idea, right? You have this Four of Wands. Look, when you let this go, you will have this incredible kind of chemistry in your life. It's going to be a foundation. It's going to have this room for celebratory, wonderful foundation to bring something new in. Lovers. Some of you have got to let this relationship. Some of you are in a dysfunctional relationship and you need to let it go. And the only way you're going to get this fulfilling love is by letting this one go. It's in the horoscope. It's in there. It's going anyway. It's not even there. It's so not fulfilling, and you should be letting it go. And you've got the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is going to turn in your direction. And listen, in the other card, the first thing that I noticed was the Wheel of Fortune. So I put it off to the side in this. And look, it came out in this card too. Darling, things are turning in your direction. But in order for you to really get it, you've got to let that relationship go. You be the powerful one. You take the power. You take control and let it go. Release it. You're not even going to be thinking about it once you let it go. You won't even consider it because so many wonderful things are going to come into your life that you won't even... You'll be like so grateful that you let it go. And you'll be upset with yourself for having it around for so long because it's blocked you. And look, darling, the universe is actually telling you that there's a change and they are going to support you. It's going to be an easy transition for you if you do it now. You must do it now. It's going to be taken away anyway, and it's going to be painful if you don't release it. So it's important for you to get that. And I get very, do it, darling, do it. Let that crap go. Anyway, darling, I'm not going to say happy birthday and any other time. So I might. I don't know. We'll see. Thank you so much for tuning in. Listen, please don't forget to like this video. Share it on your social media. I need the promotion. You know, YouTube's finding it's harder and harder to get your channel to grow now. And comment and give me feedback. You know, I'm so open to feedback. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week.